This is a video chart for Eagle Hill Exploration, stock ticker EAG.V, brought to you by allpennystocks.com and baystreet.ca, with technical analysis from 123learntotrade.com. Right now we're looking at the daily chart of EAG.V. We're going to spend most of this video looking at the daily chart, and then we'll spend a little bit of time on the weekly chart. And basically what we see here is we see price moving sideways for a good amount of time. And then finally we see a very high volume, high price movement rally occur, followed by a lower volume pullback. So what this tells me is, for one reason or another, we saw a lot of buyers come into the picture, and then we saw price pull back. And right now we kind of have price sitting around two areas of support. The first area being the 19-cent area right here, and the second area being right below that at 18 cents. So these are two very strong areas of support that we see here. And these are areas that were originated back in October of 2009 and January of 2010, and we're really responding to these areas quite well. So at least for the short term, I don't see any reason to believe that this price would break below these two areas. It looks like we tested them twice now, and we've rallied off them quite well. The first time that we hit them, we rallied from about 18 cents all the way back up to 28 cents, so a good 10-cent rally out of that. Definitely a very nice price movement. We have some other areas of support. I'm not going to really draw them out because they're quite a ways away, around the 5 cent, 6 cent, 8 cent, and the 11 cent, as well as the 13 cent area. So we have multiple areas of support right below us. We only have a few areas of resistance, and price seems to be feeling very bullish right now. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to remove these lines real quick, and we're going to switch over to the weekly chart, which will explain a little bit more about why price has been so bullish lately. Now, if we just zoom in here just a little bit, we're going to start out in January of 2008 and go to present day. And what we can see here is that there's a very long-term, slowly up-moving trend line, basically right through this area. And this trend line was established somewhere around early 2009, and price has responded to it at least at least 4 different times already. Now I'm also going to draw in that 18-cent area that we talked about, which is right here. So we can see that right now this uptrend line is right around the 17-cent area. We also have an area of support around the 18 and 19-cent area. So between 17 and 19 cents, we have two areas of support, and we also have an uptrend line. So that makes that a very strong and legit area to keep an eye on. And it should be very interesting to see, as price re-encounters that area, what happens. What I would expect to happen is price would respond to the areas of support as well as the uptrend line, and at least temporarily continue to move up. So it looks like that's what will likely happen. If we see a little bit of volume come into the picture, we could see a pretty good price movement to the upside. We don't have too many areas of resistance. The first main area of resistance is around the 28-cent area, and after that we really don't have much until 47 and then 62 cents. So definitely a very good looking picture here, and I would be very interested to see what happens as price approaches these two areas, the trend line and the area of support. So once again, this was a video chart for Eagle Hill Exploration, stock ticker EAG.V, brought to you by allpennystocks.com and baystreet.ca, with technical analysis from 123learntotrade.com. If you have any questions about EAG.V stock chart or any of the methods that were taught throughout this video, feel free to stop by 123learntotrade.com, where I offer a 60-lesson price action trading course. As always, please remember that these were only 123learntotrade.com's interpretations of EAG.V's stock chart. Investors and traders are always encouraged to do their own due diligence and consult with their financial advisor prior to placing any trades. Past performance is not indicative of future results.